Hey, Pete, you got a minute? I could use some perspective on our mutual friend.
What'd Jonah do this time?
Usually I can deal with him, but lately it's like he's determined to get under my skin. You're a veteran. Any advice?
With Jonah, it's a never-ending war. Trust me, pick your battles. You learn how to tune him out eventually.
I'm not sure I have that superpower, Spider-Man. I know I can't die on every hill, but...
But you're Mary Jane Watson, Defender of Truth. A much cooler superpower.
But maybe you have to give an inch to get one? Ugh, I don't know. I'll think about it. Thanks, Parker.
Anytime, Watson.
Peter, thank you so much for helping us out with our machine learning trials. Similar to what you did in the Emily May Foundation, we're now teaching our drones what to do in the wild. Once you get yourself set up, this recording will continue.
Okay, let's get up and running.
This is a two-part trial. First, you need to teach the drone what it should target to protect our bumblebee population.
Great. Let's train some bee drones.
Oh, and you need to do it before the drone depletes its charge. Sorry, we're working on battery life.
Got it. Let's go. No thanks, bee-eating wasps. Who knew rats ate bees? Bee wolves, be gone. Gotcha. Nice.
You completed the data set. Now, in the second part of the trial, you'll teach the drone to identify and mark optimal nest sites.
Bee real estate, here we go.
Look for the flags. These are ideal relocation spots.
Here we go. I'm like a bee real estate agent. A bee real estate agent. Bingo.
You've completed the set. The drone will self-pilot home and upload the data. Thank you, Peter.
That should be some good stuff for the AI. Hope Dr. Young finds it helpful. What have we got here?
Hello, Peter. Welcome to the real-world trial for our ultra-efficient battery bicycles.
Nice.
We'd love you to take a bike for a spin, passing through 10 checkpoints to measure real-world battery metrics. Head to the bike rack in Central Park and hop on. Your badge will grant you access.
No need to make headlines. This is a job for plain old Pete. Now to grab one of these sweet state-of-the-art rides. Okay, let's head to that first checkpoint. Checking in at the checkpoint. Ooh, concert happening today. MJ and Harry and I have been to some great shows in the park. Hey, that sign will make a good ramp. Awesome! Got a little air on that one. Harry and I used to go to concerts out here every summer. Maybe we can bring that tradition back. Check. Whoa, that's not right. I don't think this bike was supposed to provide its own fireworks. This isn't safe. At this rate, the battery will overheat and explode. I've got to hurry and get it to the bike station, where it can drain the charge safely. I've had a lot of things blow up on me, but this would be my first bicycle. Gotta hurry. Maybe I can vent some of this excess charge by depleting it with a speed boost. On your left! No, right! Oops! Ah! Bridge is blocked. Gotta get over there somehow. Pardon me, excuse me! Look out! Phew, that was a close one. The battery will safely drain. But I've got to tell Dr. Wynn a short circuit seems to have caused thermal runaway. If it didn't happen in the lab, I'll bet fluctuating outdoor temperatures are the culprit. I've got some ideas for better thermal regulation. All right, let's help out EMF. Where's that kiosk?
can see, these cassava plants are alive and quite hardy, but grow too slowly for food production. We want to hybridize them with a more productive variety and would welcome your help.
Cassava plants growing too slowly, huh? Better head to ESU. A professor there just discovered a new variety that grows impressively fast. They'd make a great hybrid. Their rare variety of the Asian cassava plant grows like crazy, and I'll only need a single leaf to splice with ours. The professor is always looking for practical applications. She'll be super into doing a collab. Oh no. No. Someone stole the cassava? I've got to track down the thieves before they get too far. Maybe there are some traces of pollen still in the air. Got it. Glad this plant is a wind pollinator. It releases so much pollen I can see the path they took. Now let's see where these pilfering plantsmen went. There it is. That's like a rock star plant with all that security.
So why are we guarding a ficus exactly?
Smithers said it could be used to make untraceable poisons. All I know is, he was more than willing to pay.
Definitely not trying to feed their community. Just think of me as your friendly neighborhood Venus flytrap. This is where I want to put you. I've got something to plant! My fist in your face! I need this plant for an experiment to help feed New York, if that means anything to you. No? Really? What kind of plant is this? I think it's called the Back to Jail plant. Now where is that plant? Couldn't walk far. All right, buddy. One quick stop at Feast, and then we'll get you back home. Glad we nipped this nefarious plan in the bud. See what I did there? Yeah, I knew you would. Wait, your name's not Audrey, is it? Parker, stop talking to the plant! Okay, now to borrow a bit of your super special genetic material to help your cousins grow faster. Okay, so we want some extra growth genes from our guest plant. Let's see.
There he is!
Huh? Oh no, you're not touching that! Oh, that plant must be really special to you!
Get that machine thingy! Spider thinks he's so smart.
Did I say that?
We just followed you straight back here. Pretty
Let's try that again. How do these fit together? This should create a cassava that grows more quickly without sacrificing the yield. And there we go. The plant will be secure in this workbench until ESU can buff up their greenhouse security. Feast will really be able to improve their crop yield with these new hybrids. Okay, let's see what's the latest greatest in energy research.
These wind turbines are tiny but mighty. Once deployed on high altitude currents, they are a potentially self-sustaining source of clean power. Eventually, they'll shuttle back and forth to a dock. But right now, we're looking for a way to place these for an initial test run.
I think I can get these up to the right altitude with the web wings. They don't call it Brooklyn Heights for nothing. Here we go! Huh. Web wings alone aren't getting me enough lift. I need a little push. The intersection of Court and Montague is super windy. I've certainly lost enough papers walking through there. Let's use that as a natural wind tunnel. Kabam! One more! Woo-hoo! There we go! Great! You're all happily launched. I'll just head back. The turbine's been compromised? What? How? Need to check on that. Gotta get up there. Giant bird robots attacking the turbine. Gotta stop them. Watch your head! You guys again? I really wish we'd stop meeting like this.
Stay out of our way, and we won't have to!
Oh, really? I'm in your way? Okay, that's all of them. Gotta get this turbine back in place. There. All up and running. I should make sure Dr. Wynn sets up some turbine security for these. That's a lot of nesting boxes. Good bee listing.
Peter, thanks for your help here. As before, we're training the drones to identify predators like rats and beetles, so they can guard the bees' nesting boxes.
Okay, let's get things booted up.
Time for target practice. Bee Bodyguards, Queen's Edition. Giving new meaning to Queen's Bee. Yes. Ooh, that's a big guy. These are Queen's bees, but not to be confused with queen bees.
Unidentified predator detected.
Uh-oh, what's that? Better go check that out. Whoa! That bird! It's going after the nests, trying to eat the bees. Aha! Meropode albicollis, a white-throated bee-eater bird. It's right there in the name. I need to shoot this bird back to wherever it came from. I wonder if this drone has a real-world mode. Cool. Now I can really encourage this bird to get going. If I can find out where it came from, I can see if there are others. Hey, bird! I can't follow you if you don't move. Get going. Giving you a little push. Mush. Mush, birdie. Keep it moving, buddy. Can't have you eating up the bees of queens, or the queen bees. So this is your home. You must have escaped from here and gone out for a snack. Got it. Okay, I think I'm done for now. The drone will pilot its way back to home base in no time.
I'm not sure bee-eating birds are a citywide threat, but I'll mention it to Dr. Young. We should definitely program the drones to look for outliers like that.
Well, look who's in the neighborhood! Yo! We're just gonna say the same about you! This is all part of the crop! Wrapped up! Charlie horse! Crap! Okay, okay. It's going away. Thanks. We should take this on the road sometime.
Sounds like a good excuse to finally build that Spider-Mobile. Dr. Young. Bring it on.
Hello, Peter. Let's do one last training session. You know the drill. Help the drone identify predators as well as optimal nesting sites.
Just gotta boot up the drone.
Let's do some target practice. Gotcha! Always nice to be flying around Brooklyn. Another one down. Gotta love Prospect Park. Bullseye. Yes. Come out, little targets. Where are you?
Careful. Low battery.
Oh, man.
Battery depleted.
Oh. Let's do some target practice. Gotcha. Another one down. Bullseye. Yes. Always nice to be flying around Brooklyn. Gotta love Prospect Park. Let's mark those nest sites.
Got the bug? Yeah. Let's get it back to the garage.
What just happened? Did someone steal the drone? I'll head to its last location before it went dark. See if I can figure out where it went. No sign of it. Or anyone. Those guys said something about a garage. There's a few close by. If I can find the right one, I should be able to reconnect to the drone from the roof. No connection. Must not be this one.
Telling you it's fine. Just a little stunned. It's not really moving.
Bingo. This is the place. Let's connect the video signal.
What is this place? And more importantly, how do I get in there? Lots of cages in here. More bees. I don't know why these guys are collecting bees. I know they don't belong cooped up in here. I'd better turn on that sonic laser mode. Let's kill 2 bees with 1 shot. I free them, and then they'll help me get that door open.
Hey! They're all over the... They're swarming! Get me out of here!
Hey there! Let's meet our new contestants on Foot to the Face!
Spider-Man!
Drone! Safety mode! Fly home! Alright guys, you gotta tell me. Bees?
What? You never heard of niche markets?
Yeah, but this is like niche.
We're not taking... Get out of the...
A bee-lated arrival!
Get him!
Not so tough.
Whew, that's all of them. I'll definitely let Dr. Young know about this poaching operation. It's no good for the bees, real or drone. Don't see any bad guys. Maybe Miles and Genki had it wrong? Hey, I'm at the bridge. But there's no sign of our mysterious safari pirates.
Oh, man. We were sure it was there. Sorry about the wild goose chase.
Don't sweat it. We'll find him. Littering? Come on, man. Huh? Okay. What in the...
The insect! Arachnid, come on! Now have your boss with the main get this kind of tech! A true hunter knows how to camouflage. You could have just said I don't know.
Moving!
Seriously though, where'd your boss take Lee and Gargan?
Criminals? Not far. They're enjoying their freedom.
That's not ominous at all. Should take a look around. What do we have here? Maybe it'll lead me to some answers. Okay, Birdie. Take me to your nest. Gonna miss these chases when I'm in Emily May. The adrenaline, going through the city like it's an obstacle course, never gets old. Getting to do real science, though, for actual money. Oh my God, I finally did it. I have a stable career. Okay, cool it, Parker. Could daydream about those fat science stacks later. Time to chase. Hope you have renter's insurance. Up, up, and you won't get away! No! Nice cloaking tech. Mind if I take a look under the hood? I'll take that as a no. That's 2 cloaks now. I wonder if I can get my suit to identify their visual frequencies. I don't see your boss around. Where's he hiding? I want to talk to him about his lifestyle choices.
You are not worthy of his attention.
But Scorpion is? Okay. Now, where's your boss? Another robot. Maybe I can test something out. Okay, let's see. Sorry, Birdie. This is just as awkward for me as it is for you. There should be a... Yep. Oh, is that your home? Oh, come on, Birdie! Let go! Come on! I'm not buying a ticket for this ride! Gonna send this location to MJ. Maybe she can dig up some building records. Where are we going now? Hey, MJ. Did you get that location data I sent you?
Yeah, it's an old food market. Owner died last year. Building sold a few weeks ago. Wait. This buyer. There's some shell company that's been acquiring property all over the city. Like, whole city blocks. I tried to do a story on them last month, but the trail dried up. Every person I was talking to just... vanished.
Go make yourselves useful. Our departure is imminent.
Who are these people?
I'm gonna find out.
Good luck.
Anyone there?
That was fast. You find something?
2 things. This armed group calls themselves Hunters. And they've got a lot of accents.
International mercenaries?
That's what I'm thinking. Could be front-page material for your article.
I'm writing it up now. Thanks.
Oh, and speaking of work, I accepted Harry's offer.
That's fantastic! We should celebrate later after you're done with your current work.
Totally. Talk soon. Nap time.
Two of the blinds have stopped responding, and the spider has been seen in your area. Prepare the beasts.
Yes, Craven, at once.
Craven. That's their leader?
Where did he recruit you? Alaska. I tracked poachers to the parks, but when I'd find them, I was harsher than my bosses would have preferred. Idiots. After the 6th incident, I got put on, what do they call it? Leave of absence. So I torched their building.
Nice.
Holed up in my place afterwards and waited for him to come for me. But it was Craven who did. Asked me if I wanted to hunt real game. And here I am.
We'll sleep it off.
Spiders above us!
That's everyone. Now, what were they up to?
I'm not done with you!
Hello? Surveillance video from the blind I was just at. Looks like they've got others. All around the city. I'll send this to Genki. But he could help pinpoint these. What's Craven hunting? And why?
Yes, it's loaded. We're going soon. Just make sure the beasts have the right scent. You want them hungry.
You hungry too? Another one down. Aw, for me? You shouldn't have. Oh, sturdy and flexible. I wonder. Nice. Time to take my shiny new toy for a test drive.
Surrounding bases are online. Remaining blind secured. Cloaking fields operational. Good. Beetle.
These guys are better equipped than most armies. This Craven guy must be rich. Or well-connected. Both.
Fair enough. But I did not expect Craven to care so much about flash.
I've seen him walk a hunter back from the brink of death with what he carries in his pouches. He doesn't restrict himself with the straight jacket. Modern medicine.
That explains a lot.
What do you mean?
No man can have strength like you. Not Norm.
That's what focus gives you. He knows nothing but the hunt. Perhaps if you focus more on yourself instead of others, you could be as strong
Perhaps.
Just be quiet.
You never told me who you bet on outside Volgo.
His youth was equally advantage. And he had lived there all his life. Knew the trails perfectly.
It makes sense. But his age is what did him in. He got impatient. Against the one man who does not.
You thinking?
Relax. All right. Where to next? A research lab? Aunt May was so proud of her work at Feast. Lee broke bad in a big way. I just hope that doesn't mean everything he ever touched was corrupted. Craven's studying Lee's blood. Maybe he's trying to figure out where his powers came from. Or how to get them for himself. An inner demon mask. Lee's old superpowered gang. Craven better not be trying for the same with his hunters. That's the Tiara Apetai. One of the rarest flowers in the world. Its extract has some pretty powerful medicinal properties. I tried to get some years ago to counteract Scorpion's poison, but couldn't afford the flights to Raiatea? Guess Craven could. Hallucinogens. Probably the worst part of Scorpion's poison. If Craven's adding this to his arsenal... Ugh. Dr. Farley Stillwell? His genetic experiments gave Scorpion his abilities. Craven sure does his research. Were they testing their weapons on that armor? Whoa! And not a single scratch? Almost an exact replica. Must have been probing it for weaknesses. Can never be too careful with Scorpion. Wait a sec. Would you look at that? Hey, MJ. I have another name for you. Craven. Seems like he's the boss of these guys. And he's here on some kind of hunt.
Craven the Hunter. What's he hunting?
Whatever it is, it definitely involves Scorpion and Lee. Mind looking into this Craven guy in the meantime and letting Miles know what's up?
Already on it. Stay safe.
I hear you were not impressed by the Scorpion.
Relying on hallucinogens and playing with your prey. It's just not the way I hunt. But I can still appreciate the skill.
Speaking of, you take a look at what is in his poison? Hell of a cocktail.
No way Gargan made it himself.
Maybe, but I never took him to be strategic. And he surprised me.
I noticed that too. Maybe.
A noise.
Stay down. Please.
will light out in the city.
Surrounded in his dream.
But if his dream is accurate, then the fires are fated to happen anyway. Why not wait for them?
I will hit it with nerves, not sight.
Nice to sleep you.
I was working.
Inner patrol, check in. Silence. Go. We may not be alone.
Copy. I will take this one.
Back me up! Spider-Man is here! I have you. Find a spider!
Sweet dreams. There we go.
Status. Repeat. Need a status update. Could we trust him? See what you find.
I'll check their position.
Go!
They're not...
I could really use some answers instead of questions right now. That looks promising. All right, Craven. What are you looking for? Wait. I get bringing Scorpion and Lee on a hunt, but Black Cat's a thief. I don't... Never gonna win Best in Show with that attitude! Nice doggy, kitty, robot! Those teeth are no joke! Heal! Roll over! Play dead! Finally! I was wondering when Animal Control would show up!
Don't let him close the gap!
Actually, now that you're here, question! What's Craven hunting? Maybe I can help!
You won't live long enough to help anyone!
Wanna bet?
Keep him on the floor!
Listen! This would go a lot easier for everyone if someone just filled me in! What were you protecting? Scorpion, Martin Lee, Black Cat. This Craven guy's putting together quite the team.
Have a nice trip. Is this the best you can do? They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
He's not teaming up with supervillains for some hunt.